Hey, Lauren, well, a lot has changed really quickly. So here's where things stand right now. Today, of course, was supposed to be the day that those absentee ballots were supposed to go out. Almost 3 million of them had already been printed, but that is now on hold. The Court of Appeals ruling that RFK Jr.'s name must be taken off. But the State Board of Elections, which had argued that the time window was just too short, they are now appealing that decision to the state Supreme Court. Former Supreme Court Justice Bob Orr says he disagrees with the Court of Appeals ruling, saying such a big change came too late in the game.
I think what Kennedy and company don't see or don't care about is the cost and disruption.
A disruption he says would hurt the military members, students, and others who rely on absentee ballots. And the cost for all 100 counties to reprint those ballots without RFK Jr.'s name, which could cost around $1 million.
It is pretty callous in expecting the taxpayers of this state to pay for that last-second decision and to put this additional burden on election workers and delay the opportunity for people to get their absentee ballots.
There's also the politics at play. Now that Kennedy has endorsed Trump and ended his campaign, he's specifically making a push in swing states like North Carolina to take his name off, to not be a spoiler in a close race.
In states where it really doesn't matter, he's fine with staying on the ballot. But in states where he could potentially now do harm to Trump's chances, now that he has made basically a détente with Donald Trump, that's where he's trying to excise himself to remove that potential impact.
Ironically, it was Democrats who initially fought to keep RFK Jr. off the ballot. Now it's Republicans in the Trump campaign who believe the state should honor his wishes.
They should allow RFK Jr. to be on the ballot if he wants, or to remove himself from the ballot if he wants, as long as he's doing it within the legal bounds, which he is trying to do.
All right, so a lot of politics at play here, obviously, but in terms of voters, what happens next? Well, as the state Supreme Court considers that appeal, the board will be preparing the codes with the ballots that don't have RFK's name, but until a decision is made, they will not be telling the counties to go ahead and print the new ones. Now, they have asked the Supreme Court for an expedited decision, obviously a quick time frame to work with, and even with that, it still could take another few weeks to have to reprint, not to mention the cost to taxpayers, Lauren.